Hello, I'm just going to go through some sample report here that Secure Retail provides. This report is a loss prevention report. It's the one of a series of reports that allows you to analyze cashier conduct, I should say. Now, it's very simple. The cashier report shows all the cashiers across your entire chain. The reason why, you're looking at average sales by department. You want to see what everybody's average is to compare. Ladies, men's, kids, linen, shoes, jewelry, etc. go across the top. Cashiers go down the side. You have the ladies, for example, will show the sales of Lawanda, what her total sales are, and what her average sale are. All right? And you also have James, what his total sales and what his averages are. So what does that really mean to me? What that means to me is if I go and I sort from the largest to the smallest, let's do it the other way around, smallest to the largest, that's showing me my top offenders, let's call it, I don't know. Carmen, Christine, James, Letitia, Daniel, and Dennis, they have a very low average, where down at the bottom you'll see Lawanda with a $5.20 average, where somebody like Christine has $1.59. That raises some questions, and that's just the ladies department. I can do the same thing with men's. I can do the same thing with kids and linens. Again, men's, for example, I'll do my data sort, data sort, smallest to largest, and I see James is up there near the top again. So looking across, and the highlights are showing you any transactions that are in red are below the average. You can see that James he's a contender in every one of these departments. So, for example, the discussion we're having over email is sales of shoes, what's possibly causing this average being so low when you can see discrepancies from $9.02 average to $1.92 average. We don't sell shoes for $1.92. So this is going to highlight a few things that possibly the cashier is doing. Number one, they could be just hand entering in the price at a lower price point. They could be manipulating the price with discount buttons, so on and so forth. All of these types of things are ways that the cashier can do it. But the thing is, when you look at a regular everyday report that you get from a standard point of sale system, you'd never see this. This report shows you that there is some issue here that we have to drill down and take a look at. Now let's take a little step further. Over to the right, same thing. You get all your different totals. For example, if you wanted to view the total no sales. Now the average cashier across my chain would have the, sorry, I just have the dollar amounts in there, but I should have the quantities, but would have the no sales. So who's my top offender in no sales across the board? Like, why is this guy up there doing 99 no sales where everybody else is in the same time period doing 10 no sales? Same thing with canceled orders. You have the sales, you have the average, right? Item discounts, all the different types of discounts that your organization may be giving out. Who is giving out the most? And why are they giving out so much? So when you're looking at something like discounts, for example, discount sales, let's just do a little sort here from the smallest to the top. You've got someone who doesn't give item discounts open to someone that gives over $10,000 worth of item discounts. We may have an issue there. Okay? Now, without seeing all the cashiers together, you would never really see that discrepancy. This report is just a snapshot report that gives you that information. Again, let's look at the average sale by cashier. Who's the top offender there? Smallest to the largest, so it's a pretty big spread, 241 to 470. Now that's not by department, that's by the average. So we're looking at James, again, right at the top, and Lawanda at 470. So it's good information for you to possibly see something that you might not even notice standing right in front of the cashier while they're ringing items in. Now, there are other totals in here that we could add, like how many items are manually entered. What's the top offender in cashiers that are manually entering in prices? Why are they doing that so often? Average across the board might be 10 manually entered price over a period of time, but his is at 75. How many item corrects? How many error corrects? How many canceled transactions? Anything could be on this report for your evaluation. Now, you don't have to spend a tremendous amount of time doing this every day, but somebody at head office could take this report and just, make a quick phone call and talk to the store that James works at and say, you know what, either this guy has to be trained, or let's take a closer look and see what's going on with this guy. But I think there's a problem because his average sale across the board on every single department is really low. And when we're looking at the number of no sales compared to what everybody else is doing, it's really high. That is what we're trying to achieve by this simple report, which is just a matter of hitting refresh and you're getting up-to-date current information.